What is up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be doing what your favorite secondary says about you in Roblox Rivals. So yeah, let's start this. Alright, if your favorite secondary is the Exo gun, well, this is my favorite secondary, 100%. So, yeah. And you probably don't have any aim like me. Like, because of the splash damage that this thing has. It has pretty dookie splash damage, but it's still a pretty good, reliable, secondary, 100%. Like, if you're just trying to, like, you know, like have a reliable secondary, this secondary is the way to go, 100%. And like, yeah. But it only does have, like, I'm pretty sure, like 4 reserve ammos. So be careful with the thing. You don't want to miss all your shots. It's kind of like the RPG. If the RPG was a secondary, that's what it reminds you of. Okay. Alright, now if your favorite secondary are the energy pistols, well then you probably have really good tracking. You're like really good tracking, because this is probably one of the most spammiest weapons in the game, I think. This weapon, low-key, I think is one of the spammiest. You probably pair it up with like the minigun or something. I used to use this a lot, but I don't really use it that much anymore. Honestly, I think that, oh my gosh. Honestly, I think that this secondary only does like 2 damage. Yeah, but it's really spammy and it's super good paired up with the paintball gun. So yeah, this secondary is honestly, it's a pretty good, it's a decent secondary. Like, I don't find myself picking this secondary that much, but if I do, it's a pretty good secondary. Sometimes you might use this for like, you might use this for like shooting these targets or something, or like practicing your aim like this, since it has infinite bullets. But yeah, you probably love this secondary, and I do not love it. I'm sorry. Okay, on to the next. I spent way too much time talking about that secondary. If your favorite secondary is the revolver, well then you probably pair this thing up with like the AR or something. This weapon, I think, used to be the best secondary. I would say that this weapon used to be the best secondary, in my opinion. I still think that it's a really good secondary, but it's definitely fallen off a little bit. Like, if this dude is like coming at me, shooting at me, and like I don't have a really good aim, well then you're actually just cooked. I feel like it would have been better if they would remove this thing and instead given us like an actual scope. Then this secondary would actually be good. And it's not like we're like the paintball gun where like you get like that. Like that's that kind of useful. No, you get this. It's an alright secondary. You probably also might pair this up with the burst rifle or something. So yeah, and your main loadout, your most like used loadout is probably burst rifle, revolver, scythe, and medkit or something like that. Alright. If your favorite secondary is the handgun, then you probably just started out, or you're probably like you probably are like a free to play play player or something, or you're like you just started out and you can't buy any other secondary. So yeah, honestly, I do not like this secondary at all. Like, I don't like how like the extra gun. At least it does. Like, you have to be like right up in their face if you want to do any damage. Like this. Like, if you're just standing like this far, you won't be able to kill them. See? Oh, you can. There we go. I didn't know that, but like it's more like a close range weapon. This weapon is I would rate it like a C tier. It's not good. Well, I don't find myself picking up this weapon that much as well. I think this weapon is pretty bad. Alright, if your favorite secondary is the flare gun, well then you're just annoying. I'm sorry. Like, this is so annoying, and especially when you walk into it and you can't see it. You probably are like your favorite map is probably like the backrooms or something, and you pair this up with sometimes you pair it up with the AR or they have a scope on this thing. I don't even know that. You probably pair this thing up with the AR or like the minigun maybe, or like the RPG. And your least favorite players are probably like the right shield players, like, you know, the players that do like this annoying thing. Like, they have the annoying right shield and they just go into a corner and do this. You probably don't like those players, so, and I'm pretty sure this thing can go through that. Oh my gosh, my ears. Oh my gosh, my ears. Okay. But yeah, you also probably pair this thing up with like the RPG maybe. Your most used loadout is probably like RPG, flare gun, like a subspace trip mine, and like scythe or something. Who doesn't like the scythe? The scythe is really good. But yeah, if your favorite secondary is the warper, well then you probably used to pair this thing up with like the sniper or something, and like you would like do trick shots with it like this, like that. But I have horrible aim, so I can't do anything with it. But yeah, you probably don't like how it got nerfed. It did get a little bit nerfed, but you're also trying to convince yourself that this weapon is good. I low-key think that this weapon's like a D-tier weapon. It's honestly pretty bad. It's like super bad. I would rather use like the revolvers than use this, or like the exo gun. It doesn't do any damage. Like I find a secondary using, like, if you run out of like ammo for your like primary, what are you supposed to do? Like melee them like this? It's just not good. It's not a good. It's not good at all. Like, it's just horrible. Honestly, I can only find myself. It wasn't that bad when before it got nerfed, but now it's honestly a horrible weapon. Like, I would rather use like, I don't know. I would rather use like I said in the last video, a wet pool noodle than using this weapon. It's honestly not good. Alright, if your favorite secondary is the Uzi, well then you probably want the energy pistols, but you can't afford them, so you use this. And low key, I used to do that too. I couldn't afford the energy pistols because my birthday was like 4 months away, and this one I like just started out in the game, and like my birthday was like so far away, so I just use the Uzi. And low key, the Uzi is so much better than the energy pistols. It's definitely way better than the energy pistols, 100%. Like, I don't really find myself picking up this a lot, but it's like it's a really good secondary. I feel like you probably pair it up with like the AR or like maybe even the minigun, because those weapons are really spammy. And yeah, you probably absolutely you want the energy bundle. Like, you would probably kiss the energy bundle, but you can't afford it, so you just did this. And low key, you should stick to the Uzi. The Uzi is honestly so much better than the energy pistols. The energy pistols are so bad, but you know, you do you, man. Alright. If your favorite secondary is the slingshot, well then you probably pair this thing up with like the, what's it called? The energy rifle? Yeah, that one. Down. Probably pair this thing up with the energy rifle, because I'm pretty sure this thing does bounce off. Yeah, like that. But why does this thing have a scope? Bro, okay. They're making everything have a scope except revolver. But yeah, this weapon's pretty nice. Sometimes it's a little bit too pay to win. And oh, I can play the harmonica. But yeah, this weapon is not that good. Yeah, it does 60 damage, but you run out of bullets super fast, especially if you don't have a good aim like me. You run out of bullets like that. Like, I barely shot this thing. And sometimes when you use a slingshot, you're probably a hacker. You know those hackers, like in like the gun game. I don't think it's called the gun game. It's called something. It's like where you all fight together. Like, there's no team. You probably play that game when you're probably a hacker. So yeah. If your favorite secondary is the shorty, well then you probably like shorty freeze like this. Yeah. You probably like shorty freeze, and like you just shoot them. But I froze myself since I suck at this game. You probably definitely pair this thing up with like the shorty. It is a 2-tap, but I was like right up in his face, so I don't think that this is a really good. I don't think that this is a really good secondary. Can I literally shorty freeze something? There we go. You probably do this. But yeah, if you do that, then please quit the game. I'm joking, but I hate when I have to play against this, especially when I was able to play ranked. Now I'm not able. I'm only like level 70 or something. But yeah, this thing is not. I don't like this thing. You could probably like. I'm not even standing that far away from him. Like, not that far. And it does 4 damage. Dude, look at this. 22 damage. 4 damage. Like, this thing is not good. Like, you have to be like right up in their face, and you have to hit both headshots. But yeah. Alright, for our last one, if your favorite, for our second to last one, if your favorite secondary is the spray, then you probably face probably face so many riot shield players that you're just forced to use this weapon. Honestly, I think the exo gun is a better way to do it, but yeah, this thing does do pretty good damage. It's like if they put like the what's it called? The burst rifle, but if it was like, you know, it was like a secondary. It does. I'm pretty sure it does like 50 per burst. Let's see. Yeah, 50 per burst. Or if you land all headshots, or if you land all body shots, it does 40. Oh, this thing's actually good. Bro, why does this have a scope? Okay, but yeah, you probably your least favorite players are the riot shield players, or like campers. So you just absolutely spam this thing every round. So yeah. And finally, if your favorite weapon is the daggers, then you probably like, I don't know, bro. You're weird. I'm sorry, but you're literally weird. Like, how do you hit any of this? How do you guys actually hit any of this? Here's the worst, probably the worst secondary. It only does 40 damage and plus it's a projectile. And it's absolutely dookie. You'd probably have better luck chances of throwing like a freaking pillow at their face than throwing this at their face. It's so dookie. Just don't use it. It's another projectile weapon, and I think that this is the worst. Probably one of the second worst weapon in the game. It's honestly, like when they first came out, they weren't like that good. They were good, but they did like they weren't a projectile. So yeah, and now it's absolutely dookie. Like I'm running out of bullets like every second, and now I ran out of them. But yeah, you might pair this thing up with like the knife or something, because it does have a double jump. You probably your most used loadout is probably the knife. You probably use the knife. Oh my gosh, you probably use the knife, the daggers, the bow, and if I had to guess, probably the satchels. You probably use that, or you might use RPG or like grenade launcher. But yeah, that is going to be the end of the video.